Gagamboy!
So bago pa maging Totoy Bibo si Vhong Navarro at bago pa niya gayahin ng F4, I remember him as Gagamboy, your friendly urban poor superhero. So I remember this movie after watching Spider-Man 3 ni Tom Holland during the holidays.
Bagong taon na!
Walang bagong taon! Wala sa pamilyang to magbabago!
And I also saw the old memes na kasama si Vhong Navarro sa picture nila and decided to watch this classic, and here we are. And let me get it straight already. Bago pa tayo mag-umpisa, kung tatanungin mo ko kung sino yung tunay na it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, I'll say it straight to your face, it's Gagamboy. And di lang naman ako magsasabi sa inyo na bagay talaga kay Gagamboy yung catchphrase na yan. Kasi sa movie na to, it will really show you kung magkakaroon tayo ng pinner version ng Spider-Man. This movie actually encapsulated it mula sa set piece na actually chef kiss, and how he got his costume and how he also got his powers. And it seems even other people agree with this take. Kasi most of the review na basa ko about sa movie na to, either praising it from the cinematography, the writings, even Vhong's acting sa movie na to. And I think this movie kinda have like a cult or meme following already, and I won't lie, I might be part of it already after watching this movie and while doing this video. And before we start, I just want to say thank you sa mga tao na nag-subscribe to my channel. We 50 people strong. Again, thank you. And being that said out of the way, let's start. This movie would start on a really nostalgic sound that you can taste. And ipapakilala tayo sa main character ng movie na to, which is Vhong Navarro, playing as Juny, isang ice cream vendor. And for me, mas okay sana kung yung ice cream vendor, yung may daladalang ice box, yung may bell, para swak na swak sa character niya na urban poor Pinoy. Pero still, I like yung pagiging selective vendor niya kasi it aged like fine wine yung introduction ng movie na to. Nung narinig ko yung first scene sa movie na to, napangiti agad ako. And there's like a rush of nostalgia agad. And I think that's another reason why, for me, this movie hits differently from other early 2000s movie. So yung character ni Juny dito is, you know, a typical superhero character. There's no really like complicated backstory, and it seems they really didn't shy away sa pagiging Pinoy version ng Spider-Man. Like both of his parents are dead, he's working on a dead-end job.
What the fuck is going on here?
And having a kinda out of league love interest, and I actually like it kasi sabi nga nila, if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality nila sa character ni Juny. And to be honest, I don't hate it kasi the movie itself, the writings and set piece talaga nagbuhat ng movie na to. And not to mention Vhong Navarro's acting, pero for me may part sa movie na to na di ko gusto yung acting niya and would actually apply to Vhong's acting career, lalo na sa mga comedy movie niya. Kasi sometimes parang sobrang trying hard niya na gayahin si Jim Carrey, lalo na yung mga facial expression niya. But besides that, his acting sa movie na to and his role being Juny is really good for me. And I think during this early 2000s, dito nag-boom yung pagiging artista ni Vhong Navarro or being a leading man. I think dito na talaga siya dumistansya career-wise sa mga kasama niya noon sa Street Boys. And I think we all remember Street Boys, right? Kasi based sa Google Analytics, we all at the same age bracket, mga trentahen. So I won't really deep dive sa early stages ng career ni Vhong. But fun fact, sa mga di nakakaalam, Vhong and Jong Hilario is part of Street Boys. So maybe that's why they really have this really good chemistry during showtime noon. So going back, for me dito ko talaga nakilala si Vhong Navarro nung bata pa ako, like elementary days. And to add, parang dito nag-start yung pagiging lead ni Vhong Navarro sa mga movie. Kasi after this, sunod-sunod yung movie niya na siya yung leading man, like another one of his classic Agent X44 and I think Mr. Suave. So going back to the movie, we would also be introduced to Jay Manalo as Dodoy, as the antagonist, and would become Ipis Man. Kasi ano nga bang superhero movie yung walang supervillain na kalaban for the finale, right? And to be honest, I don't really have any significant memory about Jay Manalo beside this movie, pero based sa mga nabasa ko, his career is actually kinda stable. Got kinda big noong late 90s bold movies era and then kinda moves to most contributor roles. Still kudos to him, he also helped this movie a lot kasi yung character niya dito is kinda really good and played his role really good as well and have this moment din sa movie na to. And also I really like yung, I don't know if you could consider it like foreshadowing scene about their powers, yung parang comic pages na scene showing yung Gagamba and Ipis na natapunan ng radioactive goo. And I know radioactive plot device super played out, pero I really like the editing there. And for me, sana they kinda incorporated that kinda editing sa movie na to, not just this only scene. And this first act of this movie is really solid kasi they introduced the main character dito sa movie flawlessly and also established the main villain and his kinda motivation fighting Gagamboy at the finale, which is Aubrey Miles as Liana, both love interest ni Juny and Dodoy.
Pero pag nagalit siya sa akin, love pa rin niya ako! Ano paki ko? Oh, tangina mo!
And to be honest, I'm impressed sa acting ni Aubrey Miles on this movie. Kung di mo alam yung previous work niya before this film, maniniwala ka talaga sa acting niya na dalagang Pilipina. Even her comedy part is really captivating. Nakakasabay siya kay Vhong Navarro on their scenes. And I won't really deep dive sa previous work ni Aubrey Miles. Just do your research. And I'll add her kasi I consider her as being part of the main character. Si Ate Glow as Gloring. I actually enjoyed the scenes where nakakasama siya. And she's also the one na gagawa ng costume ni Gagamboy. And she's also going to be part of the final fight sa movie na to. I consider her being part of this main cast kasi whenever she has a scene with them, mapapangiti ka talaga. And without her, walang costume si Gagamboy. And for me, the unexpected cast is Catherine Bernardo as Choknat, kapatid ni Liana. I don't remember her being on this movie, so I'm kinda surprised nung nakita ko siya dito. She's alright sa movie na to. She also has like two brothers, which is Joseph Roble as Kiamoy and Cyrus Valdez as Wiwi. The fuck is these names? There's other characters as well, like Mon Confiado as the Snatcher, Ogie Diaz as stage manager, Long Mejia as barangay captain Gimo, Berwin Mailey as assistant barangay captain, which also added something sa movie. Kumbaga parang additional seasoning sa ulam.
Un video más para anunciarle que paren estos memes, por favor, paren estos memes.
Okay lang kung wala sila, the movie will still move without them, pero mas okay kung kasama sila and they added their own like spice on it. On this case, added something great sa movie. And that's why I consider this first act really solid, introducing main cast ng movie na to. So after establishing the main cast of the movie, we would be moving towards how they got their powers. Actually, mauuna si Vhong, and this is for me kinda weird kasi nung nakain ni Vhong yung Gagamba, yes, both nilang kakainin yung insekto na magbibigay sa kanila ng powers. So you know anong makakain ni Ipis man, be my guess. Kasi si Vhong nung nakain niya yung Gagamba, oo, he gained like vision ng Gagamba and yung sticky powers niya, which we would go back later. Pero hindi siya nag-transform tulad ni Dodoy, which turned to a human cockroach or Ipis, which is really weird for me. Bakit si Dodoy may transformation pero si Juny wala and kailangan niya pa maglabas ng pera for his costume? Or siguro naubos yung budget nila sa costume ni Dodoy kasi I'm really surprised how good yung costume ni Ipis man dito. Legit, kung may phobia ka siguro sa Ipis, tatayuan ka ng balibo or worse, matotrauma kapag nakita mo si Ipis man kasi it really looks good even on today's standard. And as I mentioned earlier, we would go back sa powers ni Juny, yung sticky shit na pinoproduce niya, and oo, pinoproduce niya yun kasi sa movie they kinda show na galing sa katawan niya yung gooey shit na part ng powers niya, and it gives a resemblance sa Nen power ni Hisoka ng Hunter x Hunter. And to add, di lang siya parang sticky goo, he could also like make things gamit yung powers niya, and I think it's really smart of them na kinda diversify yung powers ni Gagamboy and not just like plain copy all powers ni Spider-Man, which I think we all know being this movie inspiration, and I think they parodied. And also another great part of the film, yung animation or CGI. Every time nagagamitin niya tong powers is also really good even on today's standards. So I don't know why our current animation or CGI suddenly became shit if we have this kind of animation or CGI back in the early 2000s. And after all introduction sa mga cast and their superpowers and alter egos, we will be moved to the second act of the movie, which is for me is the best part ng movie na to. Kasi dito mag-uumpisa maging Gagamboy si Juny, like his first time he would save someone using his powers and would realize na he can't do shit without hiding his face. But what I really like and enjoy sa movie na to is yung mga scene na blatantly copy or should I say parodied sa first Spider-Man movie. Like yung part na tinry niya gamitin yung sticky shit niya, yung mirror scene, tas yung kinda cafeteria scene, which kudos to them, it's actually real good and parodied real well for me. I really enjoyed those scene na mapapauwi ka talaga if you still remember those in sa original na Spider-Man movie. And I think they didn't really shy away na they parodied the Spider-Man movie, and that's what I actually like sa movie na to, na they didn't really take this movie seriously and embrace yung kung magkakaroon tayo ng Pinoy Spider-Man, this is how it would be portrayed. And to add, I also love yung set piece nila na looban na tinitirahan ni Juny. It really encapsulated yung feeling ng looban na lugar, which for me hits differently kasi nakatira rin ako sa looban. It has like this life to it na parang it screams home to me kapag nakikita ko yung lugar ni Gagamboy, which I really admire and I think added more value sa movie na to for me personally. But all good things must come to an end. Kasi after this really good second act ng movie na to, it's kinda slow burn. Lalo na yung character ni Jay Manalo. Kasi for me, wala masyadong build up yung alter ego nila ni Gagamboy and Ipisman. Kasi yes, Dodoy as a character is really established na kalaban ni Juny, pero yung alter egos nila doesn't really have this build up, and it's just kinda sad na malalaman ni Dodoy na si Juny si Gagamboy kasi sa mga flowers na binigay niya kay Liana using his powers. And also the time the plot of this movie would move, kasi yes, si Liana or yung character ni Oblimal is yung plot point sa movie na to. And of course, we will have this obligatory kidnap scene ng main plot, which is the leading lady of the movie. And for me, this kind of move screams rush to the finale. I don't know, they kind of fumbled sa third act ng movie na to for me. Kasi wala man lang, like I said, build up si Gagamboy and Ipisman. They tried but it's too late. They have this first fight na matatalo si Gagamboy ni Ipisman, and after it, final showdown na nung dalawa agad. Like bro, you have this movie for almost 2 hours. Why have the two fights of the main character to be at the last 15 minutes of the movie and being back to back? Sana man lang in-space out nila yung laban na balak nila for Gagamboy and Ipisman. Maybe the first fight scene would be around the second act and then the last is the finale. And the final fight is kinda alright. As I mentioned, Ate Glow will have this awesome scene using his like nail gun sa mga guns ni Ipisman. And yung final fight ni Gagamboy and Ipisman is okay. Good CGI effect but kinda meh for me kasi it really lacks, like as I mentioned, tension or build up for me. So in conclusion, the movie is still great and I would really recommend watching it kasi they really encapsulated yung what if pagkaroon tayo ng Pinoy version ni Spider-Man. And I think that's for me. See ya. Bye.
So how's your life? Yeah, not bad. Steady decline.